All right. Good morning. Um, Today I kind of want to talk about a story that I don't know. I guess affected me in different ways, right? So I don't know how long ago this was now. Maybe 5 to 7 years ago, I lived in Florida. Um, and when I lived there, I originally moved there, and me and my best friend, we got a place in a rundown area of the town, a real ghetto area. I mean, you had everything. You had gang members. You had some hillbillies. We had like a group of deaf people that were always fighting. We had people from like the Caribbeans, like Jamaicans. We had just a lot of different stuff, right? It's actually still there today. I drove by it not too long ago when I was in Florida, but nonetheless, and this place was called New America, just to give you a little bit of understanding of this place. But so while I was living there, I had me and my friend lived there. He lived with me there for a couple months, and then he had a girlfriend. He wanted to go live with her. All cool. Still to this day, shout out to Miles, my favorite roommate to ever have. But so when he left, I decided to just stay there, by myself. It's real cheap. Um, I weirdly felt comfortable in the neighborhood just because probably I was just, I skied over everybody and I was to myself. I didn't bother nobody. So, um, but nonetheless. So, but while we were there and while I was there, there's a bunch of kids that live in the neighborhood as well. And so I remember these two 14-year-old kids. They would always be walking around and, had that like attitude and swagger to them where it was like, that they probably get in trouble at school, they probably do the dumb shit, stuff like that. So uh they would though walk around. They would always see me because I'd have shoes and stuff that I'd wear. So I'd hop out, I'd pull up, hop out my car, got nice shoes, whatever, and they'd always say something about my shoes. I think around that time too, I was painting shoes, so like they would check out like my painted shoes that I'm wearing and stuff like that, and just be fascinated, right? And so they came by one day and they knock on my door and they're just like, hey, we're looking to make some money now. I don't know. Everybody for some reason they think like I got some money and like it's just because I present myself well. I'm not saying I'm the poorest. I'm not saying I'm the richest man, but like everybody just take care of yourself. Like that's all you guys do is present yourself well. Half my stuff comes from thrift stores. Half my stuff comes from Walmart, and that's facts. Like just wear it well. This actually is a Walmart shirt that I bleach painted because I wanted my own style. Here we go. I'll show this off real quick. So if I want something, it doesn't have to be that expensive. I can make it look good, but nonetheless, so these kids come around and so they come around there asking to make money or whatever. So, our trash thing was like around the corner. And so me and Miles, we was like, we'll give you 5-10 bucks every time you take the, trash for us. We would just literally, and they would do that. So they would start coming around and they would try to come every day and stuff. And I would sometimes tell them, no, I don't got no trash or really ain't even got no money, to be honest. So, but, I looked out, we both did until Miles left. I even looked out for them after that. But, um, yeah, and then the one day, the one kid comes by and, he doesn't have the other kid with him or whatever. And so like he ends up taking the trash or whatnot. And then I don't remember how we found out, but later on we found out that week that one of the boys had actually got shot in the head and killed. So, me and Miles both were kind of like, I don't even know if he still lived there, but I know at that time I was just kind of like, wow, like these kids were coming every day and they were very respectful to me. They just talked to me, took my trash, made their money, yeah, and so when that kid died, uh I mean, it affected me, and obviously, I don't know the kid that well or nothing, but I my intention with the trash thing was to help them out a little bit, and I would take the time out of my day to talk to them a little bit because they're young men, and I know people who've done that for me and people who maybe haven't, and maybe it can cause some effect. That was like my mindset with it, and so when he died, the other kid one day was coming around. He had some Adidas shoes. I remember they were like, I don't know, they were real beat up though. And he's like, how much would you charge me to do the shoes or whatever? And so I told him $20, right? I was like, I'll fix those up for you, bring them back to life for $20, paint them white, do a little design on them, which I did like a little skeleton with headphones, and just made them look real cool, like a unique kid type shoe. So when he came, and I was like, you can give me a $20 once I'm done. So, I finished it like later that week, and he comes by and he has his $20 with him and stuff. And, I just let him keep the $20 too, just gave him the shoes because, which I had planned in the beginning. I just wanted to see if he could make his money or if he was really, I think I was trying to see if he had any money from me giving him trash money. But yeah, I don't know. That was just a story that I think stuck out to me. That it was kind of like, you know, you never know what these kids are going through, and like you can help these kids out, and you can do little things like that. Um, and sometimes I think about it and wonder if I could have made a bigger difference before that kid. But I don't blame me. Obviously, where we lived and the things that were going on, I understood that these kids were probably involved in, stupid stuff. But I just tried to be that little bit of like, I don't know, just a little bit of a kind person that was in the neighborhood for them, right? And, yeah, funny fact too, I was the only person I can remember that lived in that neighborhood at that time that never had the cops called on their apartment. Because I just, like I told you, I'm just to myself. I'm patient. Don't try me. I won't try you. I'll say hello to you. You say hello to me. But we all think we got the answers to the world. But yeah, that was just my little story for today. Don't really have much else to speak about. Please follow me on YouTube. Rye the Artist. That's RYTHAARTIST. And then now follow me on Instagram as well at TheArtistRyan. Yeah, I went ahead and changed that up from my original thing just so it's a little bit easier to find. I also have the website up if you want to check out some stuff. That's Fine Art by Ryan Lewis. And yeah, keep on supporting. Please start sharing some of this stuff. Have some more people check me out. The interviews are coming. I'm kind of just making sure I build everything right. So, it's like I said, patience. That's all it is for me. But I'll keep on vlogging every day, even if I do it once a day. That's 365 videos a year. Let's do it.